Good morning, everybody. Day 159er. I am up way early. My sleep schedule is so messed up, I'm back on day shift today. So, normally I'm kind of crashing about this time, but I guess I'll get going today. I'm finally going to do my chicken since I got time today, and you can see I've got the coals firing up there, so they should be ready in about 20-25 minutes, and then I'm going to go in and prep the chicken after I do this update. Really simple recipe if you haven't checked it out. If you're into chicken, if you're into barbecuing, you're really going to love this. It's like well, it's all healthy. I mean, there's really nothing unhealthy about this kind of recipe unless you specifically make it that way, and that's usually the rub, by putting tons of salt or brown sugar or something on whatever you're putting on the grill. But in this case, we're doing chicken, and I'm just doing a simple lemon pepper based poultry rub. And it's a variation of beer can chicken. Instead of beer, I'm using mango juice. You can use any liquid. I mean, you could technically use water, it just won't impart any flavor. But it's really simple. I mean, you just put your rub of choice on the outside of the chicken to give it just that extra crispy layer of flavor when you dig into it. And then the inside gets steamed for ultra tender, perfectly cooked meat that is virtually impossible to overcook as long as you have liquid left in the can. You just stick the can up the butt of the chicken. I'm going to do two at once here, and stick it on and smoke it for a few hours. You do it to temp, depends on how big the chicken is, how hot the fire is, yada yada yada. You want to do it to about 185 degrees, so you do need a thermometer, a meat thermometer, for this kind of stuff, but you know, they're cheap. That's about it. And then I'll do a side of my favorite hot sauce beans, really simple there, low sodium pinto beans, oregano, garlic, and hot sauce. That's it. That's all you need, man. It's awesome. So really healthy meal for the next few days I'll get out of that. Costs me, I don't know, $30. I mean, the beans cost more than the chicken. I got a lot of beans. So, ultra cheap too. Feeds your family. Great for parties. Cheaper and better tasting than getting the rotisserie chickens at the grocery store. So, I'm going to go in, get the chicken ready, and I'll put it on the grill for the next few hours and have myself a good lunch later. And there we go. Two birds on. Put them to the side as far as you can. You do have to put them in a little bit just so the lid clears. But other than that, we're going to turn them around after a couple hours, and that's all we have to do. We'll check the temp and probably be on for 3.5 hours or so. We'll see. Well, let's check in on our chickens here. I know they're starting to cook well. Got some moisture dripping out of the bottom. It's probably a combination of the steam from the mango juice and the chickens, which do have flavor injection, as they say, aka water. Alright, that's looking pretty good. A little bit of a color crust going on there. You can see the drippings coming out. Might be a little hard to see on the video, but there you go. This is why this is just so delicious and healthy. Everything runs off. Beautiful. Another hour or so, I'll give them a little turn. Carefully put this lid back on. They do touch the top. You can see just a little bit of the chicken in there through the vent. But temps are perfect. I know how to do my temps here. Should be reaching just maybe 240, 250 at the very most, which is what I want to keep that steam going. I've tried this before, lower, low and slow is good for the meat, but really bad for whatever you're trying to steam. So I guess while that's going, I'll go ahead and go for a ride. I've got a couple big projects I'm working on today. One I need to get finished today, and that's a big blog post. I'm starting to catch up on stuff from the spring. I made a decision the other day, and I put up a big blog post on my photography site about it, about how I'm changing how I'm dealing with publications. I get my weddings and my events published a lot in magazines, blogs, e-zine, all kinds of stuff. And it used to be a really good proposition. It was a win-win. If you were getting your stuff submitted, it happened fairly soon, and you got good traffic from it, of course, and the magazines got beautiful photos. Well, it's changed over the last year or so, and the balance has just shifted, in my opinion. I don't think we are being respected as photographers. I think some of these publications and little local blogs and all sorts of crap, everyone wants to be a wedding publisher. You know, every woman that gets married seems to either want to be a blogger now or a wedding planner. It's like, okay, good luck with that. But they take us for granted. And over the last year or so, it's more like you submit something, and in 6 months you might hear back that, okay, we'll publish it sometime in the next year. It just doesn't do us any good. The problem is a lot of these publications want to be exclusive, so you can't even blog about it or put it up on Facebook or anything. So I don't get anything out of my shoots for, a year, maybe 18 months. I'm done with that. It's not worth it. It's a fun extra, but it's not making me money. So, done with that. I'm going to just start posting my stuff, and hey, if somebody wants to publish it, that's cool. Have fun. But I'm not waiting for anybody. I am beat. Well, I felt like doing 2 laps, so cutting it a little shorter today. Oh, the wind is really whipping around on a couple of these streets. Got about a 15-20 mile gust hitting me. Had to drop down to a lower gear there for a bit. Playing chicken with a couple cars. One lady at the end there at the intersection, she had the deer in the headlights like it was like planes, trains, and automobiles. What is with people and not using turn signals? Okay, anyway, shower time, coffee time. That's probably why I'm so tired. I haven't had any today. It really doesn't make a difference. Addicted to caffeine and proud of it, damn it. Alright, let's get a shower and then flip those chickens. Alright, time for a temperature check. I rotated them a little while ago. It's smelling good. Still have drippings. Let's take a temperature probe here and see what we got down into the breast there. See if you can see it. There we go. So about 155. Got another 30 degrees to go. Probably about another hour. nice. Got the beans all done. They've been simmering about a half an hour. Real simple, low sodium pinto beans. Heaping spoonful of minced garlic. Put some, I was out of oregano. I just wanted straight oregano, but all I had was some Italian seasoning. It had a lot of oregano in it. So, oh, and then, of course, hot sauce. Can never have enough hot sauce. Let's go get the chicken. Oh boy, do these birds smell good. I'm going to let them sit here for another 10 minutes to cool down. Then I'll take the cans out, take the skin off, and we'll be ready to eat. Woohoo! Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.